Father's prayers from the section on Entreaty. This is page 104. Please allow us to live lives of gratitude. Father, if we are sons who know your devotion, Father, even if we wake up in the middle of the night, we would not be able to help bowing down to you with embarrassed minds which are not able to cover up our shamefulness as sinners. At the morning breakfast table, please let us become people who ask ourselves, what are we going to do after we eat this rice? And at the lunch table, please allow us to become those who, in an ashamed manner, feel remorse over the question of what we have left unfinished until now. And at the dinner table, please let us become those who ask ourselves whether we have spent the day well and concluded it without lack. Please allow us to become children who start the day as yours, Father, and who question whether up to this time we have remained as yours. And when we think about how much concern you have for us, Father, with an empty body which cannot leave anything behind of this day, which we must spend in a valuable way, please let us think about whether we have not spent the day with a mind of the world, and please let us become your children who know how to go to bed after repenting to you with tears and with regretful hearts. And we must live grateful lives, even at the point of being beaten, even at the point of vomiting blood. We must live grateful lives, because many ancestors betrayed you at that kind of point, Father. We know that we must fulfill completely the duty of filial piety among filial piety, and the duty of loyalty among loyalty to you, Father, who have come with a heart filled with that kind of anguished historical grief. Please let us understand here that we cannot stand in such a position with resentment and complaints. Please allow us to become those who fear that we might find ourselves to be like that. Please let us understand that although we're pitiful and weak people in the world, there's no one more fearful than such people. Even if we are at a point where our bodies are exhausted to the extent that we cannot hold on anymore, we must think that you have longed for us, overcoming and going a path of suffering more severe than this. And when we discover the fact that only by going beyond this suffering will we become sons who can comfort your sorrowful past, we must purify ourselves as those who must go and become sons who offer ourselves completely as sacrifices before you. We have nothing more than living in gratitude. Even if the wife given to one husband is inadequate, because of being able to serve throughout our lives, we must be grateful for having been given that wife. And if our children give me a life of the cross, we will have to be grateful for you having provided us that kind of position. And even if the environment drives us into pits of despair where we cannot control our lives, no matter what condition that sets up, we will become your sons who can leave behind a relationship of gratitude and collapse. We earnestly hope that you will allow us to become your people. We've humbly prayed all these things in the name of the true parents. Adieu. March 14th, 1970.